Fresh chayote. As you can see, there's no sprout. Wow, look at now. 7 days after, this is now our chayote. They're already climbing up. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So for today's video is all about chayote or sayote. So if you want to know how to grow or how to start or how to germinate chayote from fruit, then this video is for you. So please continue to watch this video. So all we need here is chayote, fresh chayote. As you can see, there's no sprout. All of them doesn't have any sprout. But we will make sure it's going to be 100% germination rate. So we have here a container. So you can choose what container can fit your chayote. So in my case, I found this one. And tissue paper. And this cling wrap. And a little water. Next step. So I put a layer of this tissue paper here in our container. So see, I doubled it, just 1, 2, and then we will spray with a little water. Not too wet, just a little enough to make it wet. Right, so see, it's already good. It's not really super wet, just enough just to wet the tissue paper. Now we're going to arrange our chayote in horizontal position. So see this one down, or any, you can be like that or like that, but make sure that it's on like this position. So again, sorry, I'm only using one hand, so I hope you catch it like this. Okay, let me just fix this. Alright, so everything here is already arranged in the container. So it's perfectly fit. Now what I'm going to do next is to cover it with a cling wrap to retain the moisture of this chayote, the tissue paper, and inside this container. Right now, it's fully sealed with a cling wrap. So why cling wrap? Because it's still clear and transparent. So we will put this in a sunny location area. So they get the sunlight. They get the sun. When the sprout come out, it will be perfect. And it's sealed with this cling wrap because we need to retain the moisture. And it takes 2 to 3 weeks to start germinating. So I'll also show here the video once it started to germinate. Alright guys, so this is our chayote 5 days after. So let's see the progress. As you can see, it's moist. You can see the traces of moist in this box. So now let's open and check the progress. So remember, it doesn't have any sprout 5 days ago, and wow, look at now. Oh my god, woohoo! It has started already. You see, there's a sprout and some roots. Wow, this is a good one. So I have 4 here. And let's see the other one. Oh, it doesn't have anything yet. This one doesn't have anything. Okay, we'll try to wait a little more for this one. Let's see, next one. Oh, also doesn't have. doesn't have also, but we have one. Oh, there's one more. Wow, so another one have. All right, so here's two that already have after 5 days, and there's two more that doesn't have after 5 days. So we'll continue to. Oh, I see it's actually already have. I don't know if you can see that, but I see something is coming out, but it's not fully out yet. Let me check the other one also. So the other one doesn't have, but it's good. For 5 days, see, it is already sprouting. Here's my daughter, Sophia. She wants to also join. Okay, so again, here's the moisten the tissue paper and our chayote. And I will put this again here. So I'll put back again and wait for more days before we transplant it outside. Alright guys, so 7 days after, this is now our chayote. So I decided to plant all this now. And let's have a little experiment more. So I have this two that has roots already and sprout, and the other two doesn't have. So I'm going to check if the other two will still continue to grow with the soil. So I prepared here the soil. So I'm going to plant this now. So 7 days after. So this is how you plant it. You see this, the roots here. So the roots should be in this down side. There you go. There's 4 of them. So I will just like this position. I think this is the best. Let me see if it will fit all of them in my seedling, in my box. So here, so see the root is down, so let's position them like that, and this will just continue to grow up. So I put a potting mix soil, half of the 1/4 of the box, so we can add soil on top of this, and the remaining 2 will also be placed here. So it's not fit, so I will just position it like this, see, in this area where lower part should have the sprout coming out. I'll do it like that, and the other one also. Okay, this other side, there you go. And this I will reposition it also, so there's more space. It's better if it's on horizontal position, but I don't have other pot for this. So there you go, they're all situated now there in their place. Now we need to cover with soil. So I prepared here the soil for covering this. Alright guys, so I finished putting soil, covering soil, only covering, not all of them. You still see there's the part of the chayote outside, so just half covered. So we'll see in the next days to come. I will give you an update. So you see the sprouts are also up. I didn't cover the sprouts, so they will continue to grow. And this one, we'll see the other 2 that doesn't have sprouts. Let's see if they sprout if we just directly plant them in the soil. So these 2 are with the sprouts, and the other 2 is without the sprouts. So now I'm going to water it, and that's it. And I need to place this in a warm location inside our house, because right now it is still spring. It's not yet good weather to be planted outside in case there's frost. So they will be sitting down inside of our house temporarily, and let's see when they're already big and ready to transplant in their permanent place, then let's do that. So for now, this is it, and then just continue to watch this video, so I'll show you the next update. Alright guys, hi! So today's the day, and here's an update of our chayote or sayote, Chayote TIKVICE. 1 month after, they're already big enough to be transplanted outside, and it's already still cold, but already good weather for them to be planted outside because they're already growing too big to be inside the house. So this is 1 month after. I'll give you an up close. Here you go. You see they're already climbing up, and you can see here at the back. This was before, during the last update I had, there was no third chayote, but now as you can see, the third one is already sprouting, and the other two is already good. It's a lot of leaves already. It's already growing big, and the other one, the fourth one, still nothing. But I'm going to transplant them here outside as well. We'll see if it still works. If not, I'll just leave it behind. And I have also another one chayote here. This is the Philippine chayote. So this is the Philippine version, all the way from Philippines. My friend Ate Susan gave this to me. She got it from Philippines when she went home. And I have one. I also have the spiky variety, but unfortunately, I think my husband pulled out accidentally. I'm not sure if it's still here, but I think he pulled it out because he was preparing the greenhouse for this year's growing season. But it's okay. I have here 3 this chayote variety from here and 1 variety from Philippines. So we are going to transplant it today in their final location. So I decided to plant them here in our greenhouse, because here in our greenhouse I'm thinking I don't want to move them anymore, so they will stay here during the winter, so you know, it's lesser damage here. Actually, these chayote are perennials. Perennials means they grow back again during spring. So when winter comes, they hibernate, and then they become dormant. But during the spring season, they again wake up and start to grow again. So, but for me to be sure that they will grow for many years, I decided to plant them here in our greenhouse. So during winter, when it's really negative nights, really cold nights, at least they don't get harmed by the snow and the frost. So they will stay here. So now today, this is our task to plant our chayote in our greenhouse. So let's do it. Okay, so I have 4, so I'm going to plant them 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So later when they grow up, they will just meet each other and they will hang the fruits up. So that's my plan. And by the way, chayote like a little bit cold weather, so they're not really very tropical, so they're a little bit cold loving vegetables. So that's the beauty of chayote. So if you're planning to plant a chayote, if you are in 4-season country, don't worry, because this vegetable survives the 4-season country. So again, here I'm going to show you again. So this is my chayote. Here it is. Alright. And it's so easy to make them sprout. If you have store-bought chayote, you can check the previous video I have. So be sure to follow this video so you will be guided on how to sprout a store-bought chayote. So here, and good thing is you just only plant 1 time and then you will have again for the next years to come. So it's perfect. So, and I love eating chayote. It's one of the vegetables we grow in Philippines that I love most. So I'm happy that I will have them here. And I have the spiky one last year, but unfortunately it took time for me to plant, and it didn't catch the warm weather. So it bear fruit, but it's not big enough for me to harvest, and start to propagate. So, but this year, it's a good year. So, our chayote will surely grow this year. And so, now, I will make a hole for our for our chayote to be planted. And by the way, you need to have deep hole because you need to dip the entire chayote down. Only a little up. This one that is the I'll show you. Okay. You need to be careful because the chayote develop roots already. So you see, here, show you. The chayote here have developed its roots. So this is good. So, but I'm going to bury the entire chayote and the roots, and only this up will go up. Okay, so we need to make our holes a little bit bigger so it will fit. And you need to plant like this. Like this, the root should be down. You don't plant like this, but like this, in lying down position. Alright? So, this is one. Let me just take out. And I hope you can see it. I'm only using a small tripod. I don't have really resources for filming, but I hope you can see it clearly. I'll try to show it here. I will just carry it in my lap so you can see. So I will remove this little trellis that I made for them to climb. So now again, there's roots, so you need to do like this, like take it like this so the roots are not damaged. Be careful with the roots because the roots are already strong and okay, it's really strong. It's already taking a hold on the soil, so you need to be careful. Oh, cool. Okay, here's another one. Whoa, another baby here. There you see. Alright, see the soil and the roots. There you go. And the last one. Good thing the soil is so soft, so fertile, so it's easy to take out. Okay, there you go. The roots really long. Look at the roots, it's so long. And there you go. Wow. There you see. All right, and we will also include this one later and another one. Okay, I'm dirty. Show you some up close. So see here, you see. There you go. So they look so healthy to me. Hopefully they will really bear many fruits later. So there you have it, guys. So you see, these are our chayote that we are going to plant today. Okay, so here's our first hole, this one. So, okay. Try to make it bigger. There you go, so it will fit in. And I need to be in a hurry because Sophia and Natalia are taking their afternoon nap. and I need to be in a hurry because I cannot leave them that long. They will cry. I'm sorry it's noisy because there's so many tractors outside working, and this is already preparing season. So by the way, this is the Philippine variety. I'm going to put this here. And then I hope you can see it there. I'm not sure, but now I'm going to cover it. There you go. And later I'm going to apply fertilizer. So we use compost and animal manure for our fertilizer. So we have our own compost at home. Okay, it's good. Now I'm going to cover with a mulch. So, and I also need a string for them to have a guide to grow up. Okay, now I'm going to make a tie here so they will go up. They will be guided where to climb. This is just temporary. Later I will have a new twine. For now, this is it, so they have guide. Okay, and let's proceed to the next. Going to tie them because the chayote have, unlike most vegetables, there's only one stem growing, but chayote have so many branches growing. So I'm going to tie them so they will be guided. They won't be on going other place. So to control their growth, they're not gonna spread everywhere. Then here. So this is the twine that will be their guide. So they go up and they can hang on to. There you go. Okay. If you can see that, there's another one here also, and the other two here. I also planted the other one that doesn't have sprout. I put a marker in case it will still grow. There's little baby one and the Filipino one. So here. Alright, so we are done here. Up next is just the watering left. So as you can see, most of the vegetables only have one stem growing. But if you can see in the chayote, there's so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 branches growing in one tuber. It's a lot. Also same like this. See, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4 tubers growing in one. 4 stems growing in one tuber. So there you go. Now they need time to adjust, and then we have to water them now. Okay. Using Kanta, this water sprinkler. This is our greenhouse. This is small one. This is very old. I don't know how many years. This is maybe 12 years. And we haven't replaced our greenhouse yet. Still working good. And we have this drip irrigation in our greenhouse, so we don't need to water them. But this time it's still not working. We haven't set up yet. And this is the first crop that we planted in the greenhouse because the chayote loves cold weather. So it's good to plant them already. Now I'm going to water this, and that's it. It's finished. So okay. And based on what I noticed, chayote also loves to make sure that they have enough water, but before you water them again, make sure it's really dry because the tuber will get rotten if you overwater them. So just enough. And here is oh, I think my husband has arrived already. I just saw the car. So
he's home, he will be surprised to see that I'm here. And he needs to work also on his bees today. I'm going to assist him. So after this, if kids are still awake, I will need to if kids are still asleep, I will need to help my husband with the beehives. So there you go. Okay, all right, so it's finished. So if you want to see the update, how's our chayote doing, so please continue to support our channel. Please click on the notification bell if you haven't yet, so you will be notified when we have new videos. Please subscribe. We only have a small community and your support will mean a lot to us, and we don't have really much time to film everything, but we're trying, so we don't miss, you know, sharing the things we do at home, and hope to encourage more people to do the same. And also we will post from time to time, so I hope you check what we do. And that's all for today, and so thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on our next video. Bye.